YouTube, hello, it is I, your cult leader, your cult father, your cult daddy, Keronzi, back once again. We return once more to the land of Eorzea. We're going to be continuing on with stories of some kind, I think. Probably, maybe. Don't really know what the plan is today, but we're going to be going with it. Congratulations, Halapunde, you're second. And YouTube, you over there, you could be first, second, third, fourth, or fifth, any of those numbers. Stop by when we're live at twitch.tv/Keronzi. Otherwise, if you're new here or returning viewer, thank you very much. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. It helps the channel grow because I noticed by that dreaded algorithm. Those comments down below so we'll respond to you in kind. Though this is a blind playthrough, so if you're going to talk about any of the plot points I've not yet encountered, just mark your comment with spoiler at the beginning so I can use my discretion to adjust and do things as I see fit. There are some links. There's the Lorbrix merch, there's my throne list. It will still be there for a little bit, but the Quell and Shardfall link is still there. It's unfortunately going under. They're selling off their stock, so they'll be doing a massive sale through to the end of March or until stocks lasts. I think they've dropped the price down to like $70 now. Whether my link will work with it, I don't know. The email communication I got about that, they didn't say. So if you're interested, now's the time. We've got the Legend of Zelda goal still going on, the cosplay goal, the getting the games.
Where's the hot tub goal?
No.
Yeah.
Why would I get in a hot tub? You think I've got room for a hot tub?
I think we can get you a tub and put some hot water in it.
Oh yeah, just put my feet. Put my feet in it.
No, no, because that'll get you banned.
Well,
just put it on your chair and plonk your butt in it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Gaming, and then you're like, yeah, I'm hot. I'm in a hot tub. The tub is hot, and I'm on stream.
Well, good evening, Halapunde. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. That reminds me, are we... Yeah, okay, that's all fine. I think I still have to complete the book.
Not the book.
The book. This one ends this week, so I have another book to pick up as well. I'm behind.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
Will Zoe get angry at me?
Okay, so people talk about sleep paralysis demons.
Dreamons?
Dreamons, yeah. Yeah, when you're dreaming and a demon comes and sits on your chest and stops you from moving and breathing and the like.
Yeah.
Now, imagine that, but it could happen at any given second for any given amount of time. And all you can see and hear is Chloe's face, millimeters away from yours, with her saying, "Don't forget my book. You're my bestest friend."
Meh.
And I love you to death.
I don't really think that's the case, but...
It's not happened to you, so you can't say that it isn't what
Well, let's blitz some things.
All right, what you thinking?
Well,
Unsync
unsync.
or right.
Unsync. Just so I can get him out the way. And try and find time again to catch up. No, level 16.
Oh, we apparently have a literal copycat.
Yeah, I saw them jumping around.
It's nice to see somebody actually finally appreciate the style of my character.
Nose, why? You frickin' thing.
I mean, I work hard at my glam.
You do put effort in.
And it's never appreciated. This is just giving me vibes of my my current Mass Effect playthrough, because I've made a Vanguard. The ones with the biotic charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just targeting the thing furthest away and off I go.
But are you a biotic god?
I'll cut you to pieces.
Yes,
But will not
terrible
yield to
wind.
you.
Biotic god. Great wind, wasn't it? Was it terrible? I think you said terrible wind.
Can't remember. I just
Neither
remember
can
the
I,
quest.
and I've seen it like 3 times in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah. don't know why that keeps showing up.
But
I think I pushed Control 1, and for some reason I think Steam brings up Discord as an overlay or something.
yeah.
Filthy rats.
Filthy rats!
That was hilarious. I just ran up to him, was like, "Raw, Super Saiyan," and he died.
Yeah.
What direction are we going in? There he is.
This way.
Hmm.
Excuse me.
I won't.
I know.
How rude.
I know.
Absolutely no respect.
Mac.
I do
Shattered
like the
ankles.
I do like the fact that when you're running around in the open world, you fall at like a fraction of that distance and you start losing HP.
Yeah.
But suddenly, in a dungeon, you can fall for literal days.
Yeah, I
And nobody
imagine.
bats an eye.
Yeah, I imagine it's because they think that people will just run
No, it's
in.
because they will just charge through, kill the entire
Yeah.
party, and then blame the healer. Because, you know, wall to wall or not at all is all down to the healer keeping the tank alive and the DPS doing enough damage on time, and it's never you know, the tank going too far for everyone else to be able to keep up.
No, the DPS.
Well, whoever's pushing it.
Hey, Belladonna.
Keronzi,
What?
no.
Yes. She needs to be pollinated.
Put your stamen down, son. Oh, do you actually need to do this one?
Yes, I do need to do Shiva.
Yeah, but do you need to do the fight?
Yes. The answer is yes to both questions, okay?
There you go. There's your 15 seconds of Shiva.
It's only 13. It's not
No,
fair.
that was how long the fight was. You've got to account for running in and running out.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 3 more.
Seconds, sorry.
No worries.
About 35 seconds.
Didn't even get steppies from her. That was fast. I know. How's it going, Kuro?
Deliberately fast.
Well, to be honest, I did throw feet picks at you, so
Exactly.
yeah. I was hoping we could have gotten to that, but we've now got to go through this, right?
Probably. I'll just... Yeah, gotta clear the nails.
trying to run away from you as far as I can, but we're still having chains.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter.
True. Yeah, not doing too bad, thanks, Kuro.
Took an entire minute longer than Sheba.
True.
Yeah, I could put this son of a bitch down.
Did he just cast Meteor at us?
Yes. And we barely noticed it. You are keeping him alive, you little fucker.
I think I need one more thing to do. Yep. Coil. Turn 1.
Where's Peloton?
Wrong class.
Peloton!
I was thinking, maybe I should be playing something like a dancer or some such. Might speed things up a little bit.
I mean, I could have come in on one of those classes.
Yeah. Dancer machinists. Time for a train, because I'm fairly certain nothing actually de-aggro's in here, right?
Yep.
No, not that way. East way.
Running this all over the place, Ronzi.
Yep.
Alright, now, hold on, let them gather up. Come on, stragglers. You get left behind. now. Snack.
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 It's a snack. We have snacked.
I don't think there's any badger enemies in this game.
Probably not.
Oh, I know how that feels, Gray. Been dealing with that today myself.
Oh, jeez. Hopefully you can get it sorted, Gray. And... there are what? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 locations where this final sticker can go and it won't give me anything.
Mm-hmm.
And 4 locations where it can go. So it's a 50-50 shot.
You're gonna get
We got a
Diddly.
line. I should probably go and turn it in now. Question is, what do I give it to?
What's your lowest class?
Black Mage, I think?
I mean, that's where I'd put it.
Black Mage, Ninja, Paladin are all the same level.
Yeah, but which one's got the lowest XP?
It's quite literally a toss-up between Black Mage and Paladin. They look roughly the same.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Okay, yeah, I've got more than enough room. Yeah, that's a new book. We'll do that at some point.
What's your plan now then?
I think at the very least, just go and do story stuff until I hit the roadblock.
Okay, let me pull up this fucking website. It's good for the information, but it takes so damn long to load. Yeah, the mission is all the little angels, so you can finish that mission.
Can finish all the little angels.
Yeah, because that'll give you an Aether current for that area. Yeah. And if I go on that guy, I will be in a different instance to you.
Indeed. If I remember correctly, Yugiri went off in a huff because no one wanted to go and rescue their master.
No. They found out that Zeno
Oh,
was in
Zeno,
town,
yes.
and she wants to go face stabbing, and they're like,
No.
his face is so pretty. He's so pretty. You can't stab that face.
All warriors must choose their own path, as Gosetsu well knows. I will not pursue her. It is for her to think on our master's words and recognize the futility of her course. Those, at least, are my thoughts upon the matter. Yours may be different. Should you wish to give chase, I will not bar your path. We each have but one life, and it is not to be spent recklessly in pursuit of our goals. I pray she realizes this soon. Actually, I'm gonna keep doing this Gunbreaker. I don't think this is one where I have to complete it as is. No. Huh. Was my quest log always that clear? I haven't looked at it properly in a while. So maybe.
I think you have less quests than I do currently. Oh no, I only have 2.
How about you? Don't even know where I'm going. Dune? Oh, there you are. He has a burb.
Oh no, it's a crossover with the new Assassin's Creed.
Did Gosetsu send you to stop me? No. Then you came of your own free will? I should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. No one else did. But it is not as fanciful as they would have you believe. Scant moments ago, I received the Crown Prince's itinerary from one of our spies in the castle. It would seem that Xenos has no desire to remain in Doma any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates this very eve. His impatience is to our advantage. He arrived without warning and gave Yosuya no time to prepare. The whole castle is in a state of upheaval. To avoid any delay, he has declined a full escort and will be travelling with no more than a handful of soldiers. The Kami could not have blessed us with a more auspicious circumstances. I will kill him, Ilya. I will. You mean we will kill him? Not alone. He humiliated us. We need revenge. Or die trying. You understand the risks. Forgive me. Of course you do. Mayhap better than I. But are you sure? Thank you. Thank you. I cannot well express what this means to me. We have much to discuss, but we can do so on the way. Yakuza Manor is some distance from here. We must hurry. Uh-oh. Stay calm. No one knows you were here. No one knows you saw anything. No one knows you overheard 2 rebels plotting to kill the Crown Prince. Yeah, stupid, stupid, stupid. You know how this ends, and they only have themselves to blame. You have to tell them. You have to. Oh, Issa. You fool. It doesn't matter. Is it Issa?
Yeah, ESA is the European Space Agency.
Oh. Well, either way, it's not going to end well for him. He can tell the Imperials to the Crown Prince whatever he wants. It's not going to help him. Where the hell am I meant to be going? Oh, all the way over there. Jeez, okay. Sweem. Sweem. Where are you sending? Where are you trying to teleport me to? No. No, I'm not going there. That's going backwards. Oh, look, it's those things we were fighting in Heaven on High. Or at least some of the things we were fighting.
Yeah, most of the
I assume most of the enemies are actually
yeah.
from the expansion. Cross the bridge! No, no, can't go across the bridge. Enemies that I should not be encountering. Probably. How dangerous are they to me?
Very.
Exceedingly dangerous. Alright. Hey, game. We can catch up. There we go. Well done, PC.
By the way,
Yes.
this big building on your right,
The one with the hammer in. Namazu? Oh no. This is...
This is a... What are they
This
calling
is a
them now?
society.
Allied Society?
Yeah.
Although, why you'd want to ally with people who clearly are going to catfish you?
Yeah, tell me about it. This is far enough. Let us discuss our plan of attack. The time between the seconds. Yagiri has made her choice, and so have you. Xenos' itinerary is as follows. He will depart Doma Castle by ship and approach the Moon Gates. The Magitech field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. It will then continue on to these very docks, where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for an ambush. Wide open, multiple avenues of escape. The manor is better suited to our needs. Let us split up and search for suitable hiding places. So clearly in here. Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appears to be ideal for concealment. Ah, there you are. From the roof, we would have a clear view of the docks. It is settled. We shall lie in wait here until Xenos arrives. As discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall with my first blow. If not, then the two of us will have to engage him in open combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we will have a 2-to-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated. I don't think this is going to go well. All that remains is to wait. I trust you are ready.
You got a reasonable chance.
It didn't go well last time.
Yeah, but that's because he was all powered up from stabbing Ishtola.
I was meant to check the book and see if I got different dialogue in that other quest.
He comes.
Let's change his pants then.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
He's not interested in any of you.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark, or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Well, what do you expect, Xenos? You quite literally ordered them to be broken. Two of you are already dead.
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kayed! For Doma!
Ah!
Up.
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound.
Oh yeah, she stole a blade, didn't she? She found a blade.
Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
I wonder if Xenos actually realizes that it's us. Or if he's just so disinterested because we're so beneath him. Oh. Well, let's not be in that. Oh, okay, so it's just me versus him. The other guys don't count for anything. That's good to know. I was gonna say, I don't know what that fire was about.
All right.
Oh. Well. The gate limit breaks.
Let us put you to a proof.
Let's get over that.
No, I must fight on. I must.
No, Yagiri.
Give me something to remember. Run, beast, run! Don't stop now.
Ow. Well, okay. Rip.
Ah, I remember you. Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Well, he does remember.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
The phone, quiet, please.
Oh, how right I was to spare your life. Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds. Live. For the sole pleasure left me in this empty, ephemeral world. Live.
Oh yeah, he is so bored.
You are not worthy.
Yagiri, no.
Get away from them, you imperial
Imperial dog!
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Look, Xeno's got what he wanted.
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to address the balance.
How wrong you are! Go, now! Gusetsu, see to Yukiri.
Hey!
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them!
Yo, Suya, you have no men. The only one is Xenos, and he doesn't give a shit.
My lord?
He doesn't give a shit. This is what he wants. "'Tis naught that would not heal with time." Ugh. Oh, I was in the middle of a conversation here, you damn weasel. How dare you? Shin beat me to the manhammer. What was it? Was it a bot seller again?
Yeah, best views, bloody, 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 bloody.
Best views, get your nuts crashed, squished, cracked, crushed.
So, most people consider Xenos combat sexual.
Sure, I can see that. I mean, yeah, I think he's reached a point where he's so overpowered that no one gives him a chance. Gives him a decent fight. I don't think it's anything to do with that. I think he's just looking for someone who can challenge him, and he's just not able to find that. I don't even think he cares whether he lives or dies. He just wants someone to actually push him to however far he can get. He's very much... I see him very much along the lines of, say, a Saiyan. The likes of Vegeta.
Someone who just wants a good fight.
Yeah. At least,
the
like,
absolute
old
limit of their
school.
capability.
Yeah. Like, old school Vegeta. Old school Saiyans. It's alright. Here, have some water. I don't think we were followed. Gods, I have no idea what was going through that man's head, but I'm heartily glad he decided to leave. Oh, and don't thank us. Thank Alphino. He's at the House of the Fierce, patiently awaiting your gratitude. Wait, why is it Alphino? Why do we have to thank him? What's he done? You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Jugiri's plan. And how you, of all people, had decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for squadrons to be assembled. As were you. I was rather composed, as I recall, though that is neither here nor there. All the little angels. So this is the quest I stop on.
Do this one, and then hold for Mox.
Yeah. Can you believe it? We faced down the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. You've no idea what that means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Right, getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. I can manage on my own. Right, everyone ready? There's naught that will not heal with... You just already said that. Excuse me. How are you feeling after fighting that demon? I can only imagine. I suppose I ought to apologize to you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. The shinobi too.
How are you feeling, my lady?
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
True enough.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
And there they are!
Hey, Lise.
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new Primal Slayer.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what.
Oh yeah, no, because you would have just run in and just tried to punch him in the face, Lise.
I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
Yeah, but at least you would. Look, I agree with Alice say this 100%.
You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a room.
Interesting way to say, hey brother, do something.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
Yeah?
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Take it easy, Tatty. I'll be travelling to the Azim Steppe. Earlier. I found Lord Hien once before. I am confident I can do so again. Moreover, it was me whom he put the question of Doman's resolve. I feel it my duty to deliver him our people's reply. Our countrymen deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked on his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again. and no small comfort if you were to join us in the search, I should add.
I just crashed.
You did just crash. I wonder what kind of man Hyen is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me. And then there's, Fordola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in an imperial province. This is all he's ever known, but unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe if I understand, it will help me to understand a lot of other things.
You remember Fordola?
Is she one of the Almegans?
Yeah, the leader of the little group of Alamegans working for the Empire, the one with the face tattoo.
Yes. The hounds or whatever they were, right?
Skulls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the meantime, how should I occupy myself? Fixing that damn aetherite, Alphino, if you haven't already. The beloved king returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not a story you'd ever hear in Sharlayan or Uldar, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as this Lord Hyen intrigues us, Ilya, there are vital tasks to attend to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. There is also a matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugane. Dealing with this troublesome aetherite, I could go on, but you understand. Aye. So it goes. We all have our responsibilities. We shall depart for the Azim Steppe at once. You will be joining us, Ilya? For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Dome Liberation Front in your absence. We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you better contact us. Noble sacrifices are a last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many miles to travel before we reach Reunion. What? We're going to Reunion? Sethroth? What? Oh no. Oh no!
Cue the choir music.
Sethroth! Wait, don't leave yet. Here, take these for the road. It's simple fare, but it's the least we could do for you after what you did for us. It may be stupid and naive for me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom. So, don't keep us waiting too long. Meanwhile, in the keep of Doma Castle...
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror.
Oh, interesting. So he's called us Bahamut's Conqueror. That must mean that if we don't do that, he doesn't say that line.
Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself.
Uh-oh.
Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope. To make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty now, or die with the rest of them.
Are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
Whoop.
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want her dead. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
You mean I can finally go after her? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, she won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
You have such a stereotypical bad guy voice. Meanwhile, in the fringes of Gar Abania,
Aye, this is the place.
Astinian.
When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are.
No. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind, yet here you are. Huh? No, it is Astinian.
Yet, if this be the work of the eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
Hey, Astinian. Let's fucking go. Just wondering when you were going to show up again. Alright. Nope. This. Quests. Interesting. I see 3 unlocks. Okay, one of them's got to be, the frickin' whatchamajiggers, right?
What?
The catfish society.
The Namazu?
The Namazu, yeah. That was a lot of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why I want you and Mox on the same page before you move into the next area.
Yeah. Well, that's fair. See, I've got a load of messages on Discord. Let me just check these very quickly.
I am going to AFK briefly.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna do the 8th occurrence while I'm here. So I've lost my grandchild. Please help me search for him. He was right next to me a short while ago. I cannot believe I lost sight of him so easily. He was asking a lot of questions about the One River. Perhaps he went there in search of something. Though I truly hope that is not the case. I've heard that a group of Lupin looters roam the area of late. Please search along the One River for my grandson. I shall continue to look for him here. Perchance to Hanami. Tell me, have you met the Namazu that live in Yuzuka Manor? I'm gonna say Yakuza. So nope, that's not right. The manor can be found to the southwest of Namai. It was originally home to a wealthy family, however, they were murdered when the Empire attacked. These days, a group of Namazu live there. They visit Namai every now and then, coming to trade fish with us. They had shown an interest in some of the trees around here, so I thought to give them a seedling in return. Although the road to the manor is long and full of fraught with danger, would you mind if I asked you to deliver it to my place? If you are willing to help, please collect the seeds and a vial of wood vinegar from in front of Fukudo's house. The wood vinegar will help them repel insects. Please deliver everything to a Namazu named Gyotai. Could I ask you to help with a problem of mine? It concerns some water serpents that have recently infested the One River. They used to be found further to the west, but for one reason or another, they seem to have found their way closer to Namai. If prepared properly, they are quite delectable. However, there are far more in the river than one could ever hope to cook. No, their numbers must be controlled by other means. Please slay a few of them for me. Enough to stop them from making the whole river their own. Oh, and should you happen to get your hands on a few of their livers, please deliver them to my husband, Sentai. You will find him in the Drunken Toads to the east. Courage, the Cowardly Lupine. Oh, it's Courage, the Cowardly Dog, right? I do not recall having seen you before. Would you happen to be a traveler? If so, may I request some of your time? Have you heard of the Lupine? They are a race that appear to be half man, half wolf, and are known for their skill in combat. They have long served the King of Doma. However, when Doma fell to the Empire, many of them were conscribed into the Imperial Army. Those who refused were forced to live out their lives as bandits. There is one family of Lupine that have called Namai their home for many a generation. They have acted as the village protectors on countless occasions. We could not have survived without their aid. Their current oldest son has been the family's backbone up until he too was forced to enlist. Only the mother and her younger son now remain. The whole village expected their youngest to pick up where his brother left off. Sadly, he turned out to be one of the weakest Lupine I've ever seen. He has been unable to help the village in any way, much less protect it. The ferocious appetite his kind possess was looked upon kindly back when they kept the village safe. But people are not so understanding when the Lupine give back nothing in return. Even so, considering he spends most of his time looking after his sickly mother, I do not believe he deserves the village's ire. Assuming you are not just passing through, would you be willing to help the young Lupine? Or Lupin? My thanks. The boy I would have you help is named Kurabane. He lives up on that hill to the west. Do that. Alright. Excuse me. Do you have business with me? Ah, the old man put you up to this. He certainly enjoys meddling in the affairs of others. It's as he says, I'm not much of a fighter. My bite is as soft as a Moogle's. Of course, I would love to protect the village, just like my brother, but there is a reason he was conscribed, and I was not. The only thing I am good at is gathering herbs for my mother. I spend the rest of my time trying not to get in the way of the other villagers. At any rate, if you have no further business with me, I must head off to grind some herbs to make mother's medicine. Kurabani could do with a confidence boost. Try to rally his spirits. You again? If you have nothing to say to me, please leave me to tend to my mother. I have no idea why you are so interested in me, but fine. I shall do battle with one of the nearby beasts if that will satisfy you. That is not to say I will prove Fukudo wrong. I am merely doing this to show you that you should not have expected aught from me. Thank you for intervening. I do hope you have seen enough now to accept that Fukudo was right. I am not and never will be a warrior. Hakuro is my Hakuro is my brother in name only. Now please, leave me be. Tell Fukudo that you helped me and I once again proved to be hopeless.
Hello. Sorry.
Hello. It's all good.
I was just making sure everything in the kitchen was okay after the repairs.
Yeah. No, that's fair, that's fair. That makes sense.
Did you pick up all the
unlocked ones? Yeah, there was 4. Don't know what this Lupin one is unlocking.
Probably an ether current.
No, it wasn't an ether current.
Okay, in which case it's likely either the Beast Tribe or custom deliveries.
Probably custom deliveries.
Well, I think you've done the quest of custom deliveries for this level. This section. That was the one with the Ruby Princess.
Yeah. Wasn't sure if it was a continuation of that, or if there was if it was a half a second requirement.
No, I don't recall seeing anything like that in the quest chain.
Yeah. I mean, unless it's, unless the Lupin are a tribe as well.
No, not in that respect.
I've got no idea.
I suspect it might be that they point you at the Namazu.
No, because there is one that directly wants me to go and deal with the Namazu, so...
Oh, alright.
Grandfather is looking for me, you say? But I cannot go back just yet, and I'm still searching for that which was taken from me. I was minding my own business gathering mugwort when some nasty Lupins stole them right out of my hands. Would you ask the Lupin if they would give me back my plants? You'll find them on the other side of the river.
Now, Keronzi.
Yes.
I want to make something perfectly clear. Yes, the existence of wolfmen does imply the existence of wolf women.
Yep.
But I don't think there's any models for them in the game. So, just keep calm.
Alright. Yeah, nope. Perfectly fine. You would have us return some insignificant child's mugworts? Do not make me laugh. This whole area belongs to us, including any plants that may happen to be plucked by a child of man. You know, it would have just been easier just to give me the mugwort. And no bridge. Did you get them to return my mugworts? But no, I just murdered them. Oh, thank you so much. I was trying to collect plants to make some medicine. I read about it in one of my grandfather's botany books. There are so many sick people in the village, I just wanted to help. There is one more thing I need for the medicine, waterweed. I tried to fish some out of the river earlier with a pole, but I didn't have much luck. Could you get some for me? I don't know what the kid's expecting of me, but sure.
You're his little fetch bitch.
Apparently. Beer fishing, you say? What do you mean I'm too far away? Fuck off. Shark out of water. Oh, maybe I should get back in the water. Did you get some of the waterweed? Well, you couldn't have told me that to begin with. I would have got both of them at the same time. Yay! Now I have everything I need. I'll go back to Grandfather now. Thanks for your help. Alright. Tatty! Unfortunately, Tatty has left for work, Gray. He may make an appearance tomorrow. Yeah, but you've got enough going on. Pipes are fixed? Hell yeah. That's what we like to hear. Jesus! No trees were killed to send this message, but a large number of electrons were terribly inconvenienced. Hi, Eskimox. How we doing? Hi, how's you? Yeah, doing okay. That you scared me half to death. Thank you very much. Yes, yes, you have a business with us? Yeah, here. Have these. Oh my, most sincere thanks to the kind people of Namai. Since we began living here, we have been feverishly reading through the Manor's collection of books. No easy task it was. One of these books talked about something called Hanamai. It was described as a tradition of enjoying the aesthetic beauty of flowers. I told the people of Namai of my fascination with the subject. I think they remembered and sent us these gifts. We shall raise this plant well so that we can too someday enjoy Hanamai. Yes, yes. And suddenly a load of quests from these people.
There is one.
Jesus Christ, yes.
Among those that gives a funny little bit of lore.
Okay.
I'll look into it and find out which one it is.
Alright. I'm exhausted from taking Kiddo into Kiddo to soft play. Ah, fair enough. I should probably at least fully unlock the Beast Tribe, and then I can do whatever with them at my own pace.
Mm.
You look not you look not as one of those you look not as one who hails from here. May I inquire, are you a traveller, an adventurer? If so, there is a deed I was asked of you. But before we delve into details, introductions are in order. I am Gyorin. Gyorin I am. I live in this shack with others like myself, and I, like many, have a dream. Yes, yes. I aspire to become the greatest of merchants, to be rich, to be wealthy, beyond compare, and then to have an apron made for me that is mine, and mine alone. Yes, yes, that is my dream. Among the many treasures in our shack are a collection of emakimono that someone left behind. Beautiful pictures, wise words. One tells the ancient tale of a poor merchant who rose to great heights. Yes, yes. Ever since reading that, I have dreamt of doing the same. In that very tale, an able adventurer like yourself appeared. Quite clever, quite knowing. He gifted the merchants his wisdom, his ways. And lo, here you are. I am it can be no mere coincidence. It is fate, destiny. You must forgive me, forgive my manners. In my excitement, I neglected to ask your name, your title. May I have it? Ilya Starrage, is it? Then I shall call you Ilya. Yes, yes, that will do nicely. Now, where were we? Ah, of course. I was hoping to enlist your aid in my rise through the merchant ranks. I'm afraid I am quite forgetful these days, I am. My storehouse lies not far from here. Would you do me the honour of paying a visit? I keep all my wares there. My treasures, my trinkets. I should very much like to hear your honest appraisal. Yes, yes. Come then, Ilya. You need only follow me. This way, this way. Dozo, dozo. Alright. Oh, it's glad it's just around the corner. I didn't really need to do this. A shack. Okay. I'll be right back with it. You only need to wait a moment. Here we are. My pride, my passion. This is a collection of everything I have come to gather, to own. It's quite remarkable, is it not? Amazing, astounding. We have grilled mayflies. Oh, and these are some desecrated toad, and this lovely vase has simply simply begs to have things placed within it, does it not? Yes, yes it does. Well, what do you think? Come now, be honest, be true. What do your eyes see that will fetch a fair price at market, hmm? None. There is nothing here I would part with a single gil for. Too many to count. This is truly a trove fit for a dragon. I'll be brutally honest. Are you sure? But I have spent days, years collecting it all. Surely there must be something of value, of worth. I can't. Nevertheless, a dream is a dream, and I shall not relent. No, no. I will find another path to greatness, another way to obtain what people desire. For I am destined to be a merchant of renown, yes, yes. Now, bearing all that in mind, whatever shall I do? Yes, yes. I do believe an idea has come to me. Fish. People eat fish, and so it stands to reason that they must buy them, purchase them. I will take to fishing to fishing to provision my own supply, my own stock. I will bring my catch to you, Ilya. With your adventuring wisdom, you can tell me which fish will sell and which will not. Your kind and mine have very different tastes, different likes. Yes, yes, we do. It will fall to you to enlighten me as to which fish agree with the palates of men. Until then, I shall await you by the water. Thanks, Shin.
You're welcome. So I found the quest.
Okie dokie.
It's in the it's inside the manor. Should be floating above the Namazu.
Alright, when I head back there after doing this run around, I will check it out. Oh, this will not serve. It will not serve at all. No, no. I set out to fish, just as we spoke, but when last we met... But I am ashamed to admit, I slipped in some wet stone and my rod, my pole, I dropped it. I lost it. Yes, yes, it is gone. And before you ask, no, I could not retrieve it. I am a Namazu of the city, not of the wild. To cast myself into a running river is tantamount to taking my own life. Will you help me in this, Ilya? Will you find my rod and retrieve it, return it? It is very dear to me. Yes, yes, it is. Please, I beg this of you. I know not where else to turn.
Yep, that's a fish that can't swim.
Yep. Truly a fish out of water. Didn't mean to activate Good King Mogglmog. Eskimok says miss you, Shin.
Clearly, because I'm still about. Really got to improve her aim.
Oh yeah. My precious pole, my irreplaceable rod. I am but half a man without it. And Ronzi too. My rod, you found it. As I knew you would. I owe you a debt of gratitude, of thanks. Yes, yes, I do. Yet, I confess, I admit, I've been thinking on things since I lost it. Yes, yes. Much thinking. It occurred to me, all Namazu I know are fishmongers. They are. They are. Each and every one. The fact led me to recall another passage I read among the Eka Kimono. It said for one to make their mercantile mark, one must offer something no other merchant does, a new product, a new service. And so I have made up my mind, I have. I will look for another way to make my fortune. I have given it much thought, but there is much more to give. I will return to my shack and dwell on this some more. Would you stop giving me the fucking runaround, you damn Namazu? Ilya, you may be happy to hear, joyous to hear, I have put faith in my Emma Kimono. Their wisdom, their insight, they have led me to a new calling, yes, yes. I have learned there is a pretty price to be paid for certain ores, certain minerals, and so I shall become a miner, a prospector. I fear I may inconvenience you again in this endeavour, as I did the previous. I hope you are willing to lend your wisdom again, yes. Just unlock. This one. Drink responsibly.
Yes.
Well, I'm doing that. I'll have one drink. Since when could motorbikes just hop like little bunnies? Since forever? Maybe? Gyoku of Yuzuka Manor has a task to ask of a willing adventurer. You're lucky to have come here, yes. The Namazu of this manor love all manner of men. Alright. You are most welcome here whenever you like. The timing of your visit couldn't be better. I just so happen to have a task that needs doing. Long ago, this manor belonged to a magistrate of Doma. Back then, we Namazu served under him, but in truth, we were more friends than servants. Among us are many Namazu who are greatly interested in the doings of men. Alright. They do as they see done. Aping, mimicking, and that is what brings us to our current bit of trouble. Some Namazu have taken to men's love of tea, but as harmless as it is for man, the stimulations is too great for us Namazu. Drinking it causes us to become drunk, much like your wines and ales do to you. Is that why this guy's twitching? I've 3 friends who set out fishing. They should have returned some time ago, but not a single one of them has. I just know they're hidden themselves away somewhere and are bringing on binging on cups of tea. The favor I ask is this: find them and dump this muddy water on them when you do. The smell of the tea alone is enough to intoxicate me, so I cannot draw near. This deed calls for the constitution of man. Hydrate.
He might be twitching if he's just found out what I've just found out.
Oh.
They're making cola bottle flavored Jaffa cakes.
That's gonna cause some people to start twitching, I think, yeah. Where can I get them so I know where not to look?
I imagine they will probably be held in most major retail supermarkets. Because it's official Jaffa Cake brand.
Ah. No wealth like mineral wealth. At the glittering basin, Gorlian eagerly awaits the next opportunity for you to aid him in his ascension to mercantile greatness. I'm ready to begin my life as a miner, a prospector, yes. I mean to search for my fortune, my fame. I am sure it lies to the west of the manor. I will go ahead of you, Ilya, but please do come and find me, yes. What's that? Well-sourced Nemezu. I don't feel so good. Blech. Well, yeah. Here. Blech. You got mud in my mouth. My head is a deal clearer, but my stomach is still roiling. I'm going to rest up here some more, then I'll head back home. Is he in the... Oh, he's in the boat. Okay. Oh, that's the stuff. Oh, yes, yes. What a feeling. Hey, that's cold. And that smell. That really cleaned up my head. I'm gonna rest up a bit, then head back to the manor. My head may be clear, but my legs still aren't quite under me. Alright, where's the last one hiding? Oh, there you are. Easy to find. Ugh, I can't drink anymore. Not a sip, not a drop. No, you shouldn't be indulging in the tea anyway. That smell. Ah, it reminds me of my days under the mud. Oh, those were the days. So warm, so peaceful. Please, let a Nemezu sleep just a bit longer. I don't think you were even asleep, but sure. Where to look? Where to look? Ilya, you gave me a start, a fright, but I'm glad to see you. It was so good of you to come to visit. I am prospecting for ores as we speak, using my fortune-seeking baubles. Yes, yes. The Nemezu bauble is a sensitive thing. Mine will detect where the most precious ore lie. I do believe I found something. I feel a tingle, a twinge in my baubles. They tell me there is great mineral wealth to the north. I must go. I must away! Alright, no, you're just insane. Okay. It is all well and good to have found a choice mining location, but I'm afraid my hand is stayed. There is a host of nasty beasts prowling. I can't get to the ore for fear of my life. Please, Ilya, you must help me. There you go. Sorted. I knew those monstrosities would pose no match for you. Yes, yes, no match at all. The way is clear now. Leave the rest to me. I will mine these lands and amass a haul of ore, the likes of which Yanji has never seen. But it will require some time, some patience, yes, yes. You should return to my warehouse and await me, Ilya. I wish not to bore you with my digging, my picking. I am a prospector myself. It is fine. But good luck to you. Hear the squeaking. The deed is done. Finish. Yes, yes. And what a haul we have. Come, Ilya, and behold the fruits of my labour. Look at how they sparkle, how they shine. I have no doubt these ores will see me to greatness, to fame. I must show them to Gyofu. Yes, yes. He is very knowledgeable about the selling of ores. His appraisal will be most reassuring. I don't think it's going to go well. Gyofu! I have something for you to inspect, to see. You certainly are in good spirits. What is it, Gyorin? I have been mining and brought my first haul of findings for your appraisal, your valuation. Tell me, how much gil will these ore fetch at market? Is that what you've been off to all this time? Well then, let's have a look, shall we? Yes, yes. You want the truth of me? Yes, Gorin. Nothing besides. Yes, yes. Tell me your honest opinion. It is difficult to place a value on the ores you have. Quite difficult indeed. And that is because they are so very, very worthless. You dragged a veritable pile of garbage across Jianji and into our manor. Worthless? But my baubles tingled, twinged. I would have staked my life that these ores were valuable. But thank the gods I did not. I suppose I must find another way, another means to make my fortune. Thank you, Gyofu. I do appreciate your honesty, your candor. Yes, yes. Oh, I'm back in here, so I might as well turn this in. Well, it was no glamorous deed, but it had to be done. Those fools should all be back as soon as they are sober up. Still, it is hard to fault them entirely. Tea is a lovely drink. It tingles as it goes down, and then you feel your entire body relax. Such a remarkably good feeling. No Namazu can see to work when they drink it. That is why we sought to outlaw it. But, as you can imagine, that only had the opposite effect, yes, yes. This all reminds me, our dear magistrate often said with a smile that a Namazu with tea was much like a man with wine. Thank you, my friend. You've not only helped, but given me the gift of a treasured memory. I'd not recalled our magistrate's smiling face for some time.
for now, you're aware of the effect tea has on Namazu.
Indeed.
And if you pursue any additional Namazu stuff, which I imagine you will, I've also found out you can't unlock the Namazu from this location.
Okay, fair enough.
So
what on earth? Okay, so what exactly am I even unlocking here?
You have to do quests, some of the unlock quests here.
Yeah, okay.
In order to
get
unlock it, but you can't completely unlock it until you're into the next zone.
Right, okay. I used my baubles to detect the ores, just like my master taught me. Yes, I did. I suppose the baubles of my line are not fit for mining. Still, my dream is my dream. I will not give up yet. I will find yet another path to greatness, and when I do, you'll be the first to know, to hear, Ilya. Fresh flesh. What? What? I failed at prospecting, at mining. I was so sure I would succeed. Never have I been so disappointed in myself. But still, I will not give up now. If I do, I will never be rich, wealthy. Indeed, I have already thought of another way to make my fortune, yes. I turn once more to the Emikamino for wisdom. There I found a tale of a merchant who sold the wings and scales of monsters, of beasts. That will be my next endeavour, and I know this time it will work. Just imagine myself trapping beasts and collecting their parts, made my baubles twinge and tingle. But I am just a Namazu, and I have no hope of hunting these monsters and slaying them in battle. I will have to trap them, ensnare them, and I would like your help in procuring the bait I require for my traps. There are beasts known as water serpents that slither throughout the glittering basin. If you would be so good as to fell 3 of them, I would have enough meat to set all the traps I need, yes. But damn, I've already killed 3 of them. Something that I should do is check where the final Aethicon is.
That might help.
southwest. 400 yalms. It wouldn't be on there. That would be too stingy. West, 95 yalms. Oh, there it is. I see it. I thought it was up on the bridge that you couldn't get up to, and I'm like, no, it wouldn't be there. That'd just be mean, because you can't get there. It's broken.
Well, you can get there when you can fly.
Yeah. But you can't get there before then. Alright. Oh, Bollocks. I thought I killed enough of those bloody serpents.
No.
No, I didn't. And you didn't say anything. You let me walk away.
Yep.
Right, now I have them all.
You know, if you handed in the other ones that unlock the remaining apricorns, it might make what you're doing easier.
You know, yeah. I wasn't expecting this to take this long. I'm hoping this is the final one. It probably isn't. But I figured, I'm here already, I might as well do this. How goes the hunt? Were you able to obtain the freshwater serpent flesh, as I asked? Yes, yes, this is precisely what I need. And for my part, I've already finished constructing my traps. All that is left is to venture into the wilds and set them. I do not wish to bore you with such a chore. Await me here. I shall return shortly. Yes, yes. This is going to go about as well as the last attempt that you've done.
Well, I mean, it could go better, as in he gets stuck in one of the traps himself and ends up as food for one of the things he's hunting.
You know, I was quite literally thinking, it's like, no, he's not coming back. As it says this, perhaps something has happened. Yeah, he's gotten trapped in one of his own traps. Well, that or he's been partaking too much of the tea. Thank you, my friend. You have saved me yet again. I was out simply setting my traps, and then I suppose I got a bit too excited and stepped into one of them. How embarrassing, how shameful. I am finding that an effective trap is truly a dangerous thing. Yes, yes, I do believe I must abandon this trapping endeavor. I put faith in my Emma kimono and tried several ways to make my fortune, my fame. Yet all of them have not gone well. None at all. I must return home and speak with Gyofu. He is very smart, very clever. Perhaps he has some idea as to what path I might tread. My failures are coming in quick succession, but I will not give up, and I hope you will not give up on me, Ilya. For now, I shall return to my warehouse. Yes, yes. My wounds have been seen to, tended to. I was told they are not grievous. I owe that blessing to you, Ilya. Had you not found me as quickly as you did, I fear the worst may have happened. Oh no. Show me the new money. Fuck it, I'm this deep already.
Sunk cost fallacy.
Yep, pot committed. I got a new idea earlier. I'll leave the ideas to Gyofu. That is my idea. Yes, yes, please come with me. Let us hear what wisdom Gyofu has to offer. What is it now? Gyorin looks more depressed than usual. More down, more despondent. Gyofu, I have something to ask of you. I want you to tell me all you know. That much I can do. What is it, Gyorin? What's... you're not looking your normal chipper self. I have been reading my Emma kimono. They tell of so many ways to make one's fortune, and I've tried them all. Each one, every one, but I have yet to meet with any success. And so, I want to ask you, Gyofu, what, if you were my barbells, what would you do? Do you know of any path I can walk to quick wealth? Any at all? Well, there is no such thing as quick wealth. You have to put in the effort, you have to grind. You know, like streaming. A quick path to wealth? I suppose there is one thought that comes to mind, but it is dangerous. Very dangerous indeed. Do you know of the ruins that lie to the east of here? They were once a Garlean stronghold. Within them there still remains all manner of weapons. Relics from the days of war. At least that is what the rumors say, yes, yes. There just might be some treasure there. Weapons so fine they would put even the smiths of Doma to shame. Maybe, maybe not. I cannot say for sure. But what I can say for sure is this. Those ruins and the way to them are fraught with peril. Lupin turns Lutz's prowl the palace, or prowl the place. Monstrous hounds called Tauquin lurk in the shadows. There is no wealth to be had in death. Gyorin, no, you should not go to this place. Treasures? Relics? It is more than I hoped. Thank you, Gyofu. I knew I was right to ask you. It would not be a quick path to wealth if it were not dangerous along the way. That, too, was written in my Emma kimono. I will go to these ruins and I will find my fortune. Still, I do not stand much of a chance against Lupin and Cao Quan, and whatever other dangers may come. Of course, you'll come with me, won't you, Ilya? I knew that you would. Yes. Come then, let us away. Oh dear. Up. Damn it. Tenga. Oh. That's a lot of Tenga.
It's a fate.
It is a fate. I have no idea how I made it this far without being seen, not spotted, not smelled. Maybe I have a talent for going undetected. I wonder if that is a skill I could use to get rich. I will think more on it later. For now, let us keep the pace. I will make it all the way to the Garlean ruins without a soul other than you and I knowing of it. Yes. No, you are about to just get spotted. Yeah, hello, Shin. I see you twirling. Shin is a spinning. Wow. Looks like he actually done it. I've made it without a single beast or fiend taking notice of me. All too easy. But now for the hard part, to find whatever treasure awaits. By the by, I did see a horde of some rather mean-looking lupin just over there. Very nasty, very feral. So, here is the plan. While I search these containers for anything worth selling, you create a diversion and lure the lupin away from me. Yes. You are an adventurer. Surely you will live. Surely you live for quests such as these. Where are you? Where are you? The perfect diversion. Thank you, Ilya. I could hear the din of battle while I searched. I wanted desperately to come and help you, but I managed to stay true to my task. And lo, I found some relics that are quite valuable to my eye. I will head back to the manor and show them to Gyofu. He will know if there is anything worth selling. And I have a feeling that this time there is. Must be. Has to be. Right, I'm halfway between the two locations, so no, I'm just gonna fly back here and deal with these. Well, fly back, I'm gonna travel back. My grandson is at last returned. He told me about how you helped him gather the ingredients he needed to make medicine. While I am glad he has grown to be a kind-hearted boy, there is still much he needs to learn about discipline and manners. However, those Lupin should really know better than to steal from a mere child. Their race was once famed for being loyal vassals to some of Adoma's mightiest warlords. When Doma was crushed by the Empire, some of them managed to escape, choosing to live as bandits. It pains me to see a race once so proud fall so low. Something else we have Garlemelds to thank for, I suppose. I caught a glimpse of Kurabane heading off somewhere with a spear a while ago. Tell me, how did he fare? Not great. Hopeless as ever, you say? Hakuro is such a fine warrior. I cannot believe Kurabana does not possess the same potential. Why are you painting everyone with the same brush? There must be some way we can help him, surely. Have him try something besides fighting. I had not thought of that before, but that is quite an idea. It seems my mind has grown slow in my old age. Not all Lupin are born fighters. No, you're just letting your prejudice fly. Congratulations. Let us find Kurabana and see if there is not something else he is skilled at. I apologize for stopping you on your journey, but if you have time to help, please let me know. Kurabana versus the Rice Sacks. I see you have chosen to stay and help. You have my thanks. I believe Kurabana may be best suited to work that involves heavy lifting. As you are doubtless aware, this village's economy is entirely supported by rice farming. All harvested rice is stuffed into straw bags and carried to a nearby storehouse. While Kurabana may not be a fighter, he is still a Lupin, and as such possesses strength greater than most men. I imagine he could put this to use by transporting rice. I will inform the storehouse manager, Shirojishi, of the situation. Could you discuss this with Kurabana for me? I am sure your word will carry more weight with him than mine would. Don't know about that, Chief.
You want the good news or the bad news, Wanzi?
Yes.
The quest line with Kurabana
Yep.
is not an Aether Current unlock.
I'm aware. I'm doing the last Aether Current one right now.
Right.
Was that the bad news? I imagine
the
it
bad news
was.
was, yeah, it's not an Aether Current. The good news is that you apparently need to do it anyway for the Namazu.
Really? Okay. Do you have business with me, Traveller? Here, have some serpent liver. Water serpent livers? But why did you think to bring these to me? My wife put you up to it, did she? My sincerest thanks. I shall boil these and eat them shortly. Back in the days when I made my living transporting rice up and down the river, I used to slay any water spirits I saw and took them home to cook. Of course, that all stopped once the Empire blocked off the one river. It is thanks to nature and kind strangers like you that I'm able to put food on my table these days. Thank you so much. There we go. Okay, what am I missing? $182 to the south. I thought I got all of them. Never mind. Thought I got all of the overworld ones.
Have you got all the quests?
Yeah, all 5 quests are done.
Right.
Ah, I see you have not yet left Namai. I hope you have not come to ask me to fight again. Bakudo wants me to try carrying rice. There he goes again, meddling in the affairs of others. That said, if it will help the village, then I can hardly refuse. I shall go and talk with Shirojo Jushi. What the hell is it? Is it over here? Okay. It seems Fukudo has already talked to Shiro Jishi. Honestly, once he has a plan, he wastes no time in putting it into action. Kurabana, good to see you. My thanks for your help as well, adventurer. Fukudo has already told me all I need to know. Let us start by having you carry this sack right here. It's a bit on the heavy side, but do you think you can handle it? Do not worry, Shirojishi. I may not be much of a warrior, but I am confident in my strength. Oof. Whatever you do not drop it. Kurbana strides off towards the village storehouse with a string in his step. I do hope he is up to the task. I have seen many a man struggle to complete their first journey to the storehouse. Pray do me a favour. If he struggles along the way, give him some encouragement on my behalf. It may seem like a test of strength, but carrying rice is ultimately a mental battle. I didn't expect the rice would be quite so heavy. Psych up Kurbana. Okay. You can do it. I guess. Thank you. I really wondered if there is no better way rice could be transported. I had to check multiple times that it was straw and not a knife that was cutting into my shoulders. But thanks to your encouragement, I think I may be able to make it to the storehouse. Oof. Summoning the last of his strength, Kurbana once again sets off in the direction of the village storehouse. I had heard from Shirojishi that Kurbana was going to try his hand at this, but I never expected him to succeed. It took every fibre of my being, but I did it. Who knew this would be such tiring work? Good work, Kurbana. As you have noticed, transporting rice is not quite as easy as it looks, but given time, I'm sure you two will be quite good at it. Now, you have had ample time for rest. Make another 3 trips. And from the storehouse to your work, trips to and from the storehouse and your work will be done for the day. 3 trips? I thought that was it. Sorry, I do not think I'm suited to this after all. Humph. If that is how he responds to the slightest hardship, then I do not think we will have any use for him. Pray tell Fukudo as much. How could anyone carry so much rice in one day? Ah, Ilya, I just caught Kurbana trying to abandon his duties. It seems he was able to carry 1 sack of rice, but shirked from the idea of carrying 3 more. Admittedly, he is not wrong to think it is grueling work. I too struggled to carry even my first load of rice. However, if you continue like this, the whole village will think you a weak-willed coward. I am sorry, Fukudo. You have my word, I will not give up like this again. Perhaps next time we shall have you try a job that does not require great strength. I will not fail this time. I cannot. Kurbana versus the Arrowheads. I have come to the conclusion that Kurbana might be best suited to plucking weeds from the paddy fields. Our village's name is actually a local term for the arrowhead, an aquatic plant that infests paddy fields if not kept under control. This is precisely why removing weeds is such an important task for rice farmers. I do hope you are up to this task, Kurabana. If you failed this time, I do not expect to have another chance. Do not expect to have another chance to prove yourself. I trust you understand the importance of this task. Do not worry, Fukudo. Weed plucking actually sounds quite nice. I have always enjoyed little odd jobs like that. I recall Hayabusa mentioning he was looking for help tending to his paddy fields. Ask if he will allow you to remove the weeds from his paddies. Ilya, please accompany him and make sure he does as I have asked. Don't exactly have much faith in him, do you?
He's really quit twice.
Well, the first one wasn't exactly him quitting. It was more of they just thought, oh, hey, use a lupine. Use can fight, right? When no, he cannot.
He should have been more clear in expressing that he couldn't.
He was. He just refused to believe that. He's like, I can't fight. But if he's asking me to do it, I'll just do it again just to prove him wrong. Just, you know, to prove I can't do this. Because no one seems to listen.
Well, I said, well, would you trust a wolf man?
I will trust people at their word.
With their big eyes, big teeth. You're not getting
they're not trying to dress up as a grandma. So I have no reason.
Aren't they?
This one isn't.
Are you sure?
Ah, you must be the adventurer I heard so much about. And Kurabana, nice to see you well. Is there something you would ask of me? How kind of you to offer. You can never be too careful with those pesky arrowheads. Be sure to take care not to trample any of the rice plants when you are removing the weeds. Why don't you help Kurabana with the work, adventurer? Not many travelers have the chance to experience such a core part of life in the Mai. Of course I'll help. I've done this before. This is truly not your first time. Very impressive. Well, there is nothing more for me to tell you both. Please work the paddies on top of this hill for me. What are you looking at, Kurabane? I think this may be the job for Melia. Just watch. These paddies will be free of weeds by the time I am done. Yeah, as long as you're not putting up the actual rice plants, that's fine. Finished already? Yes. Fine work indeed. I see you made sure to remove the entire weed, including its roots. I also had Hayabusa check my work. It seems like I have finally found a job I can do. However, something did bother me a bit while I was working. I could tell, it could be my imagination, but do these paddies not smell a little odd? Odd? Is your nose quite alright? I tend to these fields daily and have never smelled anything strange. Honestly, I cannot fathom how you think it acceptable to criticize my paddies when I have allowed you to work them. Do you make fun of people's children when you are a guest in their homes? Or are you merely moaning because you had to engage in hard labor? Frankly, it matters not. Be gone with you. I'm sorry. I did not mean to. I don't mean that as an insult. Thank you for all you have taught me, Hayabusa. I will leave you at once. Come along, Ilya. Let us go and speak with Fukudo. I have a feeling he probably smelt that there was, like, an issue in the water or something like that, and they're, like, infected.
Either that or he's just never been out in wet fields before.
I mean, entirely possible, yeah. I was not trying to insult Hayabusa. They did smell different to other paddy fields. Tell me, have we at least found the right job for you? Well, yes and no. So you are telling me that whilst the job went well, you managed to accidentally offend Hayabusa with a careless remark? Would you care to explain why you could not just keep quiet? It was not my intention to upset him. I was simply surprised by the smell of the paddy fields. Never mind. Hayabusa is a reasonable gentleman. I am sure he only reacted as he did because of how much effort he puts into his work. I will go and speak with him myself. How... Okay. Let's see. There must be, this must seem like a sad place to an outsider, but it is quite lively before half of the blasted village was conscripted into the Empire, into the Empire army. Kurabana Holmes. Kurabana does not forget smells so easy. I still cannot forget the smell of those paddies. Something is definitely not right with them. I struggle to put it into words exactly what was wrong with the odour. I just know that it was not normal. We Lupin have a heightened sense of smell. This is most likely why Hayabusa himself did not notice anything odd. Sitting here doing nothing is likely to send me mad. Ilya, would you help me look into the source of this stench? Looking into the smell is fine, but take care not to anger Hayabusa any further. Do not worry, Fukudo. I promise I will not cause any more trouble. First, I would like to visit some normal paddy fields just to confirm I am not imagining things. Meet me by the ones to the west. You know what? I will eventually. I'm going south. Oh, okay. Is this one in the water? Yeah, 321 to the southwest.
I don't recall any ether currents ever being underwater.
74 to the north. Okay, no, it's literally on the edge of this thing. Or it's at the top of these cliffs. Four to the north. Yeah, it's up there. Okay. Or at least in here. Oh, that's sneaky.
This one? You didn't get this one?
Well, no, because when I came up here and we had the thing, I didn't even see that because it was hiding behind these rocks.
Right.
That's why I called it sneaky.
Well, you'll just have to learn to bend your legs that way.
My legs don't bend that way. Now we can fly.
Still not sneaky, Charlie.
Sneaky. Yorin is looking quite pleased with himself, isn't he? I wonder what he has gotten from him. Look, Gyofu, I have returned with from the Garlean ruins, and here is my haul. What do you think? Do you see anything here that will fetch a fair price at market? You truly went to the ruins and returned to speak of it? You're a braver Namazu than most, Gyorin. Courageous, bold. Come then, show me what you have. Damn, he actually pulled through. This piece is very fine indeed. And this one as well. A truly fortuitous find. Well done, Gyorin. Every weapon here looks to be valuable. They need a bit of touching up here and there, but yes, they will fetch a good deal of coin. There are many Domans who still wish to fight the Garleans to the last. They will be more than willing to take these weapons off your hands, and part with a pretty guild to do so. Do you think so? Truly? I finally found something worth selling? Worth peddling? Worth vending? Have you ever known Gyofu to give a false appraisal? No. Your dream is at hand, Gyorin. Sell these weapons. Take the coin you make, and with it, you can start down the path of becoming a legendary merchant. I will. Starting this day, I am going to open my own shop. I will name it the New Rich. Customers will flock to my doors from all over Jianjia. Yangia. Yes, yes. My business will thrive, my coffers will overflow, and my barbells will guide me to greatness. Thank you for all your help, Ilya.
He'll be bankrupt within a week.
Probably. Thank you for all your help, Ilya. You have been with me through it all. I will not forget you when I am at the top. Oh, well. Amber alert. Oh no. That's not good. Gyoshu of Yazuka Manor has a message for one who walks in the world of man. Are you an adventurer in need of a job? If so, I have a small one for you. Yes, yes. There is a man in the Mai by the name of Yamakage. I wish you to find him and pass along this message. I have your daughter. What? Excuse me? No. You will die. What? What are you... This can't be good.
It'll be fine.
Did you say that?
I say that as though I'm a dog in a bowler hat, sat at a table drinking coffee in a particular type of house.
Too much fire.
No such thing as too much fire. Not enough. Not enough fire. Never enough fire.
As expected, these patties here smell of, well, rice. Which leads me to think it is not quite, there is something not quite right with Hayabusa's fields. Let us revisit the paddies we plucked weeds from. Oh, is he not growing rice? Is he growing weed or something? What? My daughter? Gyoshu has said that? Are you sure? I always thought him to be a good Namazu, kind and jovial. I named him among my friends. Never would I have thought him capable of kidnapping a child. Tell me, what are his demands? All the gil that I have, if it is coin he seeks, there is not much I am able to muster. Please, take him a message from me in turn. If the Namazu see fit to ask these jobs of you, they must trust you some measure. Tell him that I need time. If he grants me just some sons more, I will gather what coin I can. Will you tell Gyoshu that? Please, the life of my daughter hangs in the balance. I think you're jumping to conclusions. I don't think they've kidnapped your daughter. I think she's just there and wants you to come and get him. Or get her. But, you know, you do you.
Well, look, I mean, somebody turns up and says, right, a bunch of dodgy fish people have your daughter. They've sent me to tell you that they have your daughter.
Yeah. No, fair. It is as I thought. These fields have a markedly different scent to those we just visited. Is the water to blame? Wait, I just heard a noise from nearby. I think it came from the reservoir. Quickly, Ilya, let us check if everything is alright. You know what, fine. Oh yeah, no, it looks like there's some shit going on here. What is that foul creature? I have never seen such a beast before. Ilya, please, keep the village safe from harm. I had known you were powerful, but that you might be even stronger than, Hakuro? You have my thanks for slaying the beasts. My days, that stench is quite something. It is the same one given off by Hayabusa's paddies, only much, much more foul. It would seem that the creature was indeed the source. As to how it found its way to the reservoir, one can only guess. Perhaps it lost sight of its pack and came here seeking sustenance. The proximity of Hayabusa's field to the reservoir is most likely why his were the only ones affected. They should be fine as long as he replaces the water. Any recent harvested rice may need to be thrown away though. Perhaps I should also check the rice in the storehouse just to be safe. But first let us speak with Fukudo. He may know how best to proceed. Nope. Hayabusa. On reflection, I really should not have reacted the way I did to Kurabana's remarks. My love for the paddies gets the better of me sometimes. Back so soon? I just finished explaining things to Hayabusa. There is something you both need to hear. Ilya and I have found the source of the odor that was coming from Hayabusa's paddies. It was a creature that had made the reservoir its home. A creature, you say? When Ilya slayed the beast, it released a most foul stench into the air. I really think you should replace the water in your fields. To think that there had been a monster lurking nearby the whole time. Kurabana, my sincerest apologies for losing my temper with you earlier. I was foolish to ever believe for a second the gossip about you was true. You are a fine lad. I thank you for all you have done. I am just glad I was able to be of service to Namai. Things could have been much more serious had the beast gone unnoticed any longer. That reminds me, would you mind if I smelt the rice in the storehouse? I am worried it may have been contaminated. By all means, I doubt my own nose would be up to the task after all. Actually, Kurabana, do you think you would be able to examine my fields on a more regular basis? If you were to learn the smells of the various diseases which affect rice, you would doubtless notice any infections earlier than any of us could. You mean to say I can continue to aid the village? I have never had anyone rely on me before. Never mind a whole village. It is somewhat daunting, but I would love to help. My apologies for eavesdropping, but... would you mind having a look at my paddy fields as well? Agita, you would truly trust me? Are you certain? Why, of course. Do not worry. I will pay you for any work you do. I would gladly do it for free. I never dared dream that a day when I would be of use to the village would actually come. I owe the fact that it has to you, Fukudo, and you, Ilya. Thank you so much. All's well that ends well. Excuse me. Alright, well, I guess back to the Namazu, I guess. And their hostage situation that they've seemed to put themselves in. I mean, this is their own fault. Oh, hello.
Help! I've been taken hostage and forced to dance for fish people.
No, I think you deserve it.
Gee, thanks.
Time to gather more coin? I do not even... What are you talking about? My apologies, it seems that my explanation was lacking. You see, I was out fishing with some friends earlier, and a young girl in tears floated upon us on a small vessel. We asked her name, and she told us she was the daughter of Yamakage. Yes. And so we brought her in and sent word to her father. She is off playing with our younglings as we speak, very much enjoying herself, quite happy, quite joyous. I am sorry for the trouble, but would you speak with Yamakage once more? Tell him all I have told you, that his daughter merely awaits here for him until he arrives. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought the issue was. Jesus Christ. Use your bloody words. Give me all of the pertinent information in the first place. And you wouldn't needlessly be causing someone to think that they're ransoming their daughter back to them. What did Yoshu say? He will give me the time I need. Will he spare my little girl? No, you jump to conclusions. Not kidnapped? She was adrift and he saved her? Why did he not say so in the first place? I've been worried sick that I may never see my daughter again. That fool's messages are always wanting for words. From time to time, he comes to Namai to peddle his wares. He has always taken the time to play with our children, and for it our children have always taken a liking to him. I am ashamed to have doubted him, and to have thought him capable of such a horror. I will go to claim my daughter and offer my apologies. Mayhaps I will take him some fine tea to drown this misunderstanding. Oh right, so you're just gonna get him drunk. Okay. Forgive us both for getting you mixed up in this, but thank you nonetheless. Oh, Kurabana has another quest for me, apparently. Just how far does this rabbit hole go? Kurabana versus Gyorin. Kurabana has requested your help once more. Ah, Ilya, how goes your journey? I have been keeping myself busy plucking weeds and checking people's paddies. Slowly but surely, I feel the villagers are beginning to warm to me. However, there is one issue that has been worrying me of late. What's to do if another beast appears seeking to harm our way of life? We can hardly continue relying on your aid. There are a few in the village that have experience fighting, but even they cannot do much without proper weapons. There is a limit to how effective farming tools can be in battle. A Namazu that sells Imperial weapons? That could be worth investigating. Would you be so kind as to introduce us? I shall bring Hayabusa along as well. You said the Namazu lives in Yakuzu Manor? Yes? We will meet you there. Alright, Gyorin, I hope you've got a load of weapons to sell. Bringing customers your way. Excuse me. Well, we are one sub on the goal towards the cosplay. I'm gonna have to extend that goal from the looks of things. Oh, he's outside. Okay. Get there, buddy. Why, Ilya, to what do I owe the pleasure? I have customers for you. I am most definitely still in possession of the weapons, yes. I put them in storage, as no one seemed even slightly interested in purchasing them. I tried selling them in Doma, but my efforts were met with great displeasure. They said my actions insulted their honor. They never wanted to see Imperial weapons again. Even Gyofu has attested to the quality of the weaponry. No, I do not know why I'm struggling to sell them. It's finding the right market. I have heard rumours of this place, but I never imagined there were so many Namazu living here. Welcome, valued guest. Could I interest you in some of my wares? We were searching for a Namazu selling Imperial weapons. Well, you are in luck, for that is me. I shall bring the goods to you right this moment. Imperial guns. Even those in the Mai that cannot handle a spear or a sword may be able to use these. Indeed. You seem like a Lupin who knows a bargain when he sees one. We'll take them. Name your price. Enough gil to live comfortably for a decade or so should suffice. Have you lost your mind? Kurabana, Hayabusa, the village is in trouble. More of those creatures have appeared and they're ruining our paddies. What? May we borrow these weapons first and negotiate payment later? The village cannot wait. I do hope you're not trying to trick me. We'll pay you later. You speak the truth, yes, yes? If you are friends of Ilya, then you have my trust. I will receive payment once you are done. My thanks. Let us hurry back to the village. Oh, I'm not finished here? Okay. Please make sure they do pay me. I only lent them the weapons because you introduced them to me. Oh, hello up there. In fact, let us both go to Namai and make certain that this deal reaches a satisfactory conclusion. Hello. Well, did I truly just do that? Ah, adventurer, you will not believe this. Our very own Kurabana slayed these foul beasts. He is truly a natural with a rifle. It was if I was watching a veteran hunter. I'm sure he is good enough to protect the village if he is equipped with the right gun. In time, he may even become just as effective as his brother. My instincts took control of me. I'm honestly not entirely sure what I just did. But perhaps you are right. With practice, I might be able to fill the role my brother used to serve. But what are these creatures? Merchant, your weapons were exactly what we needed. The Pengo never stood a chance. I am most glad to hear that you have found my West your liking. Now, let us talk business by the 10 Kanto. I asked Fukudo to join to help us haggle with your merchant friends. I do hope we are able to get the weapons for a fair price. They may be our only hope of living up. They may be my only hopes of living up to my brother's legacy. With the right weapon, Kurabana may prove to be just as capable as Hakuro in a fight. You were saying that you cannot give me enough guild to live on for 10 years, yes? In that case, why don't you try offering me something of equal value? I fear we may struggle to find anything that you would consider to be worth that much in the Mai. I risked my life to obtain these guns. It is only fair I receive something of something substantial for them. Could you allow us some time to think? If that is truly what you require. Pray tell me, what are those? Well, they are permissiums. Are you not familiar with the fruits? If I were to use those to make an orange dye, I could create a magnificent apron that is mine and mine alone. How about you trade me 100 permissiums for the weapons? Is that truly enough for you? Yes, yes. Do you agree to my proposal? Well, yes, I suppose we do. Ilya, thank you oh so very, very much. These people have given me something of great value. It was you who introduced them to me. No, all's well that ends well. I guess.
You just waltz into a strange area, solve everybody's problems, and bugger off.
Yeah. That seems to be as much as I can do for now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's everything for that set of quests in this area.
Right, well. It's late.
Yeah.
We should probably stop.
Probably.
I honestly did not expect it to take me that long to go through all of that. Hey, that was probably about an hour and a half's worth of questing. Maybe even more than that.
It's probably closer to 2.
Yeah.
Because it was a little after 9, I think, when you got to the stopping point for the main scenario.
Yeah. I wanted to do something else because on top of it as well, because I mean there wasn't enough really for a stream. There you go.
Yeah.
We had fun with the Namazu.
Now, here comes the real question.
Yeah.
Namazu or Moogles?
I need more context to the question. Is it what do I like more? What do I hate more?
Well, the answer's the same for both of those, isn't it? Because
they're equal.
Right. Give it time.
What, you're saying that I'll hate the Namazu more?
I'm saying that the Namazu will take you to a different place than the Moogles. Whether or not you prefer that over where the Moogles in Mogholm took you is completely down to personal preference.
Fair.
But I have a long-standing hatred with the Moogles.
Yeah, understandable. Understandable. All right, YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, just know you are fantastic for doing so. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. It helps me out a ton. Gets us noticed by that dreaded algorithm. I mean, those comments down below, so I'll respond to you in kind. But, as I said, this is a blind playthrough. You're going to talk about any of the plot points I've not yet encountered. Please do just mark, well, any of the major story plot points. Like, the side stuff and everything like that. The ancillary quests. That's fair. But hey, you're going to talk about any of those major plot points, just mark your comment with spoiler at the beginning, so I can use my discretion to read through your comments. Everyone will leave a comment all the same. There are links down below. There's the Loredics commercial, there's my throne lists. For a short while longer, there'll be the Quell and Shardfall link. As I said, they're unfortunately winding that down. They're making the product free for everyone, so if you're interested in something like that, it's currently going to be on offer until March, or until stocks last, for about $70. I don't know whether my code will work with it. They didn't put that information in the email notification that I was sent about it, at the very least. Hey, I tried to help out as much as I can, so you still have some time to get your hands on it with whatever stock that they have left. But with that, upon that, later today, YouTube, I'll be back on playing some more Breath of the Wild. So maybe stop by for that. Sunday, not 100% sure yet what's going on. I'm going to be reaching out and seeing what we're going to be doing, whether it will be some Satisfactory with Chalk and Trinky, or whether me and Trinky will be doing something else entirely. We will find out soon, and then we'll be back Monday for some more Final Fantasy. But, YouTube, until next time, may you stay safe in this broken masquerade.